Welcome, everybody, and we're going to kick it off with some remarks from Lisa McDougall, the president of the Vermont Vegetable and Berry Growers Association. Good morning, Lisa. Take it away.
Thanks, Fern. Right. Morning, growers, extension agents, meeting sponsors, and colleagues. Thank you so much for attending this year's annual meeting of the Vermont Vegetable and Berry Growers Association. I don't know about you, but I'm super amped about the agenda of this year's meeting. Thank you so much to Vern for putting together another super lineup of presenters, breakout sessions, and research nuggets. And thank you to our speakers for taking the time to putting together a presentation and to present today.
Uh-oh. You froze there, Lisa. Try again.
Another growing season has come and gone. Many of you are planting crops, ordering supplies, and hopefully reviewed your 2021 notes and have made plans of actions to address any issues. Now is the time to reflect, but also go beyond reflection and make plans for improvements for the coming season. One of the mantras on our farm is, our intentions create our outcomes. What are your intentions for your farm this year? Set your intention and come back to it often throughout. One of my intentions is to further develop a strong and clear management system for my farm team. I will carry out this intention with me each day as I make out daily game plans and interact with crew. In interacting with crew, customers, and even crops, I often ask myself, what is my most loving response to this situation? This question helps to guide much of my in-the-moment decision-making. Remaining in the present moment, remembering to smile more, and take deep breaths are ways to help manage the often hectic days during the growing season. Remaining in the present moment and smiling are up to you, but the Vermont Vegetable and Berry Growers Association is here to help you meet your goals on your farm. The resources at your disposal through the membership exist because of your membership fees. We all love the listserv for its content and community. The access to be able to buy and sell equipment or get rid of a bunch of surplus storage crops is really invaluable. Vern's vegetable notes are always a great read, and I know I love the notes from the field and the updates of upcoming growing meetings, webinars, and production tips. UVM extension agents also use the listserv to communicate to growers. I really appreciated Chris Callahan's email last night about storage cooler freeze-ups. Thanks, Chris, for sending it out. UVM extension agents are always working hard to predict your needs to help your farm meet the upcoming challenges of the future. Whether you reach out to Andy or Chris for tips on new storage containers or help with better greenhouse ventilation, or emailing Becky to help with a soil fertility plan to achieve maximum yields in your high tunnel space or comply with required ag practices. We all know Hans works tirelessly on the CAPS program, a VVBGA program, so you can access new markets and show your current markets how your food safety practices are up to date and well thought out. Ann Hanselrig is always available at the Plant Diagnostic Clinic to help you identify your urgent disease problems. And Scott and Vic are monitoring pests all over the state. I really hope you're able to read some of Scott and Vic's weekly pest update emails on the UVM farm during the 2021 growing season. New for 2022 by extension is a pollination program to be headed by Laura Johnson. Through this program, Laura will address grower concerns about pollination populations, impacts to crop yields and quality. Laura will also be available to help growers implement practices such as pollinator habitats and various cover cropping programs to help increase pollinator populations and activity on your farm. And don't forget to get yourself up and running with the VVBGA Soil Health Platform. The website, vvbga.org, is the host of the Soil Health Platform, where you can start uploading soil tests, map fields, and more to help you comply with RAPS. It's a great resource that was carefully thought out with the grower in mind, so be sure to check it out. Extension is here for you, and your VVBGA membership fees help to fund their work. We all know UVM extension funding is tenuous at times, and many of our beloved agents rely on grants alone for their salaries. The association helps to fund their work so you can be ahead of the game on your farm. At our fall board meeting, all of the extension agents report out on their projects from the previous season and tell us of new initiatives for the upcoming year. The board offers insight to growers' needs for future extension projects. You, as a VVBGA member, can always reach out to the board for suggestions on how the organization can better meet your needs. I love the camaraderie of the VVBGA, and our membership is growing every year, which means for knowledge and more connections being made. So thank you for being part of this awesome association and sharing your knowledge. The success of your fellow growers is also a success for you. To close, as Vern mentioned, I'd like to thank our commercial sponsors, Johnny's, High Mowing, Osborne, and Vitalis Seeds, Vermont Compost Company, and the Vermont Agricultural Credit Corporation. Sponsors, we greatly appreciate your support, not only to help meet our goals and provide us with products and financial assistance to help grow our crops and our businesses. You can hear more from our sponsors during their updates later in the morning. So without further ado, enjoy the presentations, breakout rooms, and social time. And from here in beautiful Shaftesbury, Vermont, I am wishing you a really healthy and prosperous 2022 growing season. Take care.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Applause. And without further ado, I'm going to turn things over to Don Zasada, go south of the border to far western Massachusetts and hear about his crew management at Caretaker Farm.